Good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Success with Nicole and
Demario. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. This is a daily morning show for the driven. We call it Inspiration for the Driven. And happy Cinco de Mayo. You know today's Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
Yes. So
Just found that out.
yeah, it's, the 5th of May. So we are going to give some time for our audience to join us. So come one, come all. We want you to share this because we have some pretty exciting things to talk about today. So first of all, happy Friday. If you are like us, it's been a busy, crazy week, but it's been productive. And that's what's important, right? Is when busy equals production.
Yeah, because if you're busy for no reason.
Oh, goodness. We've all been there.
Yes.
Yeah, not good. So anyway, happy Cinco de Mayo. We are waiting for you guys to join. Now, if you're a business owner, more than likely you are getting ready to kick off your day. You might even be having your first meeting. If you're headed into the workplace, that's cool too. You are probably grabbing your coffee. Good morning, Nadine. I hadn't talked to you in so long. But anyway, we want to welcome you again to Good Morning Success. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And if you looked at, and I forgot to use our hashtag today, the What's Your Secret Sauce. So if you're going to share this, please use the hashtag What's Your Secret Sauce. But anyway, today I think we should talk about in with the new. Well, out with the old, in with the new. Hey, Shelton, good morning. And the reason I say that, honey, is we are now in the spring. For most people, we are currently sitting in quarter two. If you go by the kind of corporate quarter by quarter year, right? But some people have fiscal years where this, you don't know what quarter this is for them. But anyway, so we want to talk about out with the old and in with the new. And one of the things I want to talk about, I want to get your opinion on this. When the new year starts as a business owner and even a working professional, we have all these goals, right? And we talk about how this year is going to be different from last year. And we have all these, this newness, these new processes, these new ways of meeting with people, this new criteria. Because this year, we're not going to let people waste their time. This is about to be our year, right?
Say it again.
It's about to be our year. So what I want to know is, how did those things stick? All of the goals that you had, all of the new changes that you made, how's it going for you? We are now sitting in May. We're sitting right on Cinco de Mayo. What I want to hear from our audience today is, how are the new goals sticking? Did you accomplish what you wanted to? How did quarter one look for you? And how's quarter two shaping up? Hey, Tim, good morning. I'm going to say hey to Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
How you doing?
So silly. So, Tim, what we've been talking about is kind of out with the old, in with the new. Good morning, Shelton. Thank you so much for joining. And so I want to ask you guys, many of you guys are either working professionals or business owners, entrepreneurs to some degree. It doesn't matter. We love them all. But what new thing are you doing this season, and what old thing are you getting rid of? Demario, let me start with you. What new thing are you introducing? Thanks for the love. What new thing are you introducing, and what old thing are you getting rid of? I really want to know this. And our audience here at Good Morning Success wants to know that as well.
New thing introducing.
You gotta look at them, honey.
I was thinking.
Oh, okay. That's when you're thinking.
This is the thinking.
That's the
look.
thinking face, y'all.
If I looked at them, would they think I was thinking?
Well, I hadn't seen it often, so. Oh, that was a little.
Okay, the new thing, introducing with the focus attention on What's Your Secret Sauce. What'sYourSecretSauce.com.
Yes.
A new age tool.
For new age thinking. Yes.
Yes, you need to check that out.
Hey, Jonathan.
And what do I get rid of?
Yeah, so the new thing.
Well, actually, I got rid of, I'm not going to say I got rid of, but I kind of tossed it to the side, was my old digital marketing business, JDS Certified. Everybody knows about JDS Certified. INC, kind of put it on the side because of my viewpoints and my mission changed.
Ooh, I love that. So can I talk about that, and then I'll answer my own question. So the first thing I want to say to everyone listening, hey Jonathan, is it is okay to change. It is okay to evolve. When we're working with business owners, one of the things that they try to hold on to, because by the time they come to us, they are in dire need of change. Normally something happened to trigger the phone call to us. Either they've lost money, they lost a partner, they lost revenue, they're doing all the hard work and they're not converting prospects into customers, what have you. And so the first thing I do is I revisit the mission statement, the vision. I help them reset the goals. There's a lot that I do when I'm working with business owners. And so many business owners are afraid of change. Like, they are afraid to change their mission. And I am one of these business strategists that will tell you, you have an overarching mission, but as you grow and as you mature, as you change niche markets, as you elevate, what you should do, your mission will change, and that is okay. You don't have to be married to the same mission statement you had 10 years ago, because you're not the same person. You're probably not offering the same services. In fact, people are always surprised when I share this, honey. You have an overarching mission in your business, but then you can have initiative missions. So what that means, let's say that you have a huge event coming up in the summer, right? Even your event should have a mission statement. What is the mission of this event? What are we doing this for? What are we hoping to get out of it so that who can do what? So hi, Dr. Martinez. Honey, I told you about Dr. Martinez. He's a great influence in our community. But okay, I get back to the point. So my point is that being able to change your mission statement and not being afraid to change is a wonderful thing. Actually, not wanting to change will be a huge hindrance to your life and to your business. It is okay. Hear it from me if you've never heard it. It is okay to change your mission according to the initiative, because what you want changes. Therefore, who you need to know changes. Therefore, the result of different initiatives will change. It is okay. You heard it here first. If anyone questions it, www.what'soursecretsauce.com. Have them schedule a consultation and I'll teach them better. Okay, that wasn't cocky at all, was it?
No, it wasn't. Besides, who sells ice cream in the winter?
Honey, what is that? What is that?
Oh, I just thought that was
no,
relevant. Who sells? Because if you sold ice cream during the summer,
right?
Then maybe during
you're
the
trying
winter.
to make
I'm saying,
okay,
who sells ice cream in the winter?
Let's position that differently.
I never got a box of ice cream for a Christmas
So
present.
what you're saying is there might be a business, an advantage to someone who wants to do winter ice cream sales. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if it'd be an advantage, but
well, that's what the viewers want to. Is this an advantage?
What we're saying that if you sold it during the summer. Your mission statement might change for the winter.
Well, of course.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Okay, so we ask you viewers at Good Morning Success. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We're asking you, what are you introducing that's new and wonderful, and what are you getting rid of that's old? I can talk about something that I'm doing new versus old. Okay. All right, so many of you know me, and you know my story, you know Demario and I, and you know that I was in corporate 19 years, and I started my own business officially 2 years ago. And there was a time when I used to just meet with everybody. I mean, Demario hated it, right? I used to just, if you called me, it constituted a meeting.
Let's do coffee.
Let's do coffee. Let's do lunch. And I can't tell you guys how many blank meetings I had. And I don't mean that as a cuss word. I mean blank, like not producing, busy work, didn't amount to anything. And so one of my lessons learned as a new business owner is not everybody is worth your time, your production time, right? And so there needed to be a qualification process around meeting with people. You know, there needed to be some kind of criteria around what constitutes getting a meeting with Dawn Nicole. And so we've introduced that. But the other thing I was really bad at, I was an offender of going to every networking event. Remember? Tim says I need to get out of wanting to do and fantasizing about doing and start doing. Yeah, Tim, I know you don't know what this is, but this is a grow getter shaker. This is huge in our business culture. And every time someone hits on a key point, we do what, baby? We
shake the shaker.
Honey,
but you can shake anything, though. You can shake whatever you have.
That
shake what your mama gave you.
No, honey. And that wasn't exciting enough for you.
Oh, it wasn't.
So my point is, Tim, great job. I'm so proud, Tim. I'm so proud of you because you get credit for doing. And sometimes done is better than perfect. Perfect will have you sitting there in delay mode, in distraction mode for years and years to come. The world needs you now, and that is why there is such a thing as iterations. Look, Tim says, shake my moneymaker. I know that's
he's jumping up and down. It's Friday. You done turned her all around. Jump.
Okay, honey, every show, really? Okay, so my point is
Go,
this.
Tim.
Tim, we're proud of you. Cheryl, what are you introducing new and getting rid of? Dr. Martinez, Prince, what are you introducing new and getting rid of? We are sitting in the spring, and it is kind of out with the old, in with the new. While you guys type in your responses, I was going to talk about I was also a repeat offender of going to networking events. And I would go like it was a good party. I would spend my gas money, waste my time. And then I realized that why am I going to all of these networking events when A, my ideal client is not necessarily there? Sticker. right? On top of it, I had hundreds and hundreds of unattended and unaddressed business cards. So think about that for a second, you guys. We continue to chase and chase and chase the newness of a new group, a new networking event, when you haven't thoroughly worked through the pile that you have. So what are you really going for? That's a classic case of I don't really know what I want, because before you can know who you need to know and what you need, you have to know what you want. And sometimes people don't really know what they want out of business or out of life. So they feel that they should just go out there everywhere and meet everybody. And that's not exactly what you need to do at all. So if you have confusion about that, see us as well, because we are experts at helping people think through what they want, making it possible for them to see their best selves.
I know.
You know, honey, that was deep. That hit you somewhere.
It's like I was thinking, like, who would go on a date without knowing who's going to pick up the check?
What? I thought you was going to say without knowing who's going to show up.
No, without knowing who's going to pick up the check. In other words, why am I meeting you for coffee if I don't know if you're going to do business with me?
Oh, I see. Well, okay, honey. That's here. Let me give you this shaker for relevance there. But I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be quiet. So you guys, we really want to know, what are you introducing new and what are you getting rid of old? That's so important. We're so curious here at Good Morning Success. While you're thinking through that, I want to touch on something you said. You said something so important. You said, who sells ice cream in the winter? And even though at first that's laughable and that sounds funny, like what moron would do that, right? The reality is that if everybody is thinking that's a bad idea, and somebody decides that's maybe a good idea on occasion, that somebody owns 100% of the profit share during that season. Yes? Right? So it really might be how it's positioned. I'll do you one better. I'll give you guys this analogy before I leave you. Here at our home, in our HOA, we have these quarterly yard sales where everybody, like in the whole neighborhood, has to do a yard sale at one time. And 1 year and 1 year only, I participated. I mean, I had the kids working like little worker bees. And I had all my best shoes, my purses. We had everything on the front lawn. We bought all this stuff out there. We put price tags on everything, and barely nobody sold. It was a total waste of time. And as I'm sitting there scratching my head, it's the dead of the summer, I see people walking up and down the street, couples just perusing. And one thing occurs to me, it's really hot outside. And I sat there and I had an aha moment. I said, oh my God, the real business is not the stupid selling of the shoes and the purse. The real business, if I were really smart, would be to sell lemonade today. And to have like snacks, things that people could buy, like brownies and cookies. Whoever thinks of that is the winner, or the person out there selling ice cream. Because think about it. No, everyone was so focused on the yard sale and selling their items that nobody thought about the opportunity, right? And so these people were like walking and strolling, and they were so hot and sweaty and thirsty. And I thought, oh my God, next year, that's what I'm doing. I'm becoming Dawn Nicole, the caterer of the yard sale. So anyway, to your point, it's about opportunity, right? It's about sometimes looking at the biggest gap in the opportunity. And if you can figure out the biggest gap in the opportunity or in your industry and figure out a way to solve the gap. So many people are trying to solve to the solution, right? But I tell everybody I work with, in whatever industry you want to serve, the first thing you need to know is, who are your competitors? So many people blindly will get into an industry and have no working knowledge because they're quick to say this: I have no competition. If you don't have competition, that means someone else isn't offering what you offer. They don't have to offer it the way you offer it. They're not you, right? But there is an industry, right? Hopefully for what you serve. If not, why are you serving in an industry that's non-existent? Just think about that for a second. When people say they have no competition, I say, oh, but my dear, you do, right? Let's get honest. So the reality is, you need to know who your competitors are, but you really need to know the biggest gaps in your industry. What are the biggest complaints? If you can nail down the biggest complaints in your industry and overcome them, and then articulate and market how you overcome these gaps, I know you think there's no value in this or that, but let me tell you what we do to present that value. Whoever is the owner of overcoming the biggest gap is the winner. So always remember that for your industry. Yeah, Tim, exactly. There's competition everywhere. Thank you for that. But so many of our clients start off with saying, there's no competition. And then I'm going to say, well, why are you in a market where there's no demand, right? Come on, let's get honest. So, all right, guys, again, this has been Good Morning Success. We want to hear from you. Please share this video. This is all about inspiring the driven every single morning. We're always happy to start our morning with you all. We haven't even had coffee yet, huh? Or tea. We are slipping on this Cinco de Mayo. So listen, we want to hear from you. What's on your agenda today? What big, wonderful goals are you guys striving for? And thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for engaging.
Tim is the rock star today.
Tim is the rock star.
Go, Tim. It's Friday.
Wait,
Go,
Jonathan,
Tim. It's Friday. Go, Tim.
Honey.
Shake, shake, shake,
Honey,
Tim.
Jonathan.
Shake, business. Tim. Oh.
You just gave somebody dementia or some kind of disease by looking at the screen. So it says, thank y'all so much for sharing. Jonathan, thank you so much too. Can't wait to see you again. You guys have a phenomenal Cinco de Mayo. Have a great Friday. We want you to comment. We want to know what, right. We want to know out with the old, in with the new. What is the new for you and what are you doing away with? All right. Love you guys. And until next time, stay on the grow with yours truly, Dawn, Nicole, and
Demario.
All right. And this has been Good Morning Success. Okay, honey. Honey, please. All right.